Oh, all right. It's just me. Hey guys, and welcome to another episode of Without Filters. I don't have Alyssa with me, but I did take Alyssa with me on this trip to the UK, and I've tried to put together an episode for you guys today, sort of summarising that, documenting the trip. I tried to film everything. There was like 2 hours of footage to go through. I feel like this episode might be better watched on a TV or on your phone because there's a few clips and moments of just us training dogs or some views of like what we saw. But we basically did the pilgrimage to the Mecca of dog training, and that one's for you, Jacob. But we went over and saw Jacob and Kirky at the YCA, part of our mentorship program that I've mentioned a few times on the podcast, but he's my dog training and business coach, or and I'm one of his mentees. And it's really helped in the last 3 months turn Canine PT into what it is today. And we obviously won an award is in part of that program. There's certain goals and things you've got to do, and we were one of the better performing, not better performing, we just did really well. Everybody in the program's been doing fucking amazingly. And we just won an award that I was fucking stoked about, and he told me to get over to the UK, so we impulsively bought last minute flights, and we shot over there for 10 days. I did make a little bit of a sidetrack to see my nan, and she's in there. You'll see her up north, and it's Alyssa's first time overseas as well, so first long haul flight, which had its ups and downs. So yeah, anyway, jump in, check it out. Please watch and see some of the footage. We see some beautiful cathedrals up in Durham. And obviously you get to tour around the YCA and the staff and things like that. There's a few like little morning updates and podcasts and stuff through the middle. So yeah, please enjoy, guys. Cheers. All right, we got here at 3, but security doesn't open until 4. So we're at our first boring wait for this flight to the UK. But we're going to the YCA. Ew. Still waiting to get on the plane. Okay. 4.5 hours in, and we haven't taken off yet. How you feeling?
I'm good.
Well, after 14 hours on the plane, we've now had a flight cancellation and a 12-hour delay. So they put us up in a hotel. Let's see, a couple of separate beds and stuff, and we're here for, how long are we here for?
6 hours.
6 or 8 hours, and they give us a feed and stuff. We'll probably just shower and then get back on the flight. But it means we're going to be a day late into the UK, change bookings around and stuff and deal with that. But we're alive and it's a bit of fun. Yoo-hoo! I did get to have my first Five Guys burger. That was crazy. That was like $48 in the Dubai airport when we were laid over. 14 hours in Dubai, a couple of hours in and out of terminals and stuff. Pretty ready to get to the UK. Fuck.
Gonna get fucked around. Perks of dying on the plane.
Look at the chair. After the long ass flight and all the delays, we finally got to get up north and explore around Durham and the cathedral, which was just beautiful. First couple of days off the plane to relax and get used to the country. Give us a wave.
Okay, bye.
There we go. Bye. We're bye.
Bye, nice to
We're
have
off.
you.
Yes, thanks for having us. And we're down to Leeds to see the boys of the YCA.
Great.
You.
Yeah.
Oh, right. I think it's about 6:37 in the morning. Pitch black outside, which is just really weird. Cooking I'm doing a bit of potato hash and some eggs, mushrooms and spinach for brekkie, just because I feel like a hot one. Airbnb's pretty nice, a bit fancy, which is cool. It's warm enough, that's the main thing. And I think last night was the first night I didn't sleep well. We chose to take a late afternoon nap. Alyssa passed out on the couch at like 4, and I thought, yep, we'll get a couple of hours before dinner. So I laid down and I passed out till about 10 o'clock. And then it was too late from then, so I tried to stay asleep and stay in bed, but I was up at 2 and then up again at 3, and then I was on the phone for an hour with Sydney, and then I did some work on the computer, and then it was like 4, and I had a shower at 4:30, and then doom scrolled for a bit, which is pretty bad. And I got up at 6, made myself coffee. Alyssa's just got up, she's showering, and we'll sort brekkie out and get amongst it. We'll try and do some sightseeing around Leeds today, but super excited. Today's the first day we get up to the YCA, and see the boys tonight for the social. So keen as. So Leeds was a bit grim and we didn't know what to do, and I messaged Jacob and he said head down to the park and get a coffee and walk around, and he swears he didn't organise this, but it also happens to be the park where Kirky takes his boot campers on their final Friday, which was really good because I kind of cocked up the flights and timing and stuff, and we weren't going to see the following Friday, the last day, so we, as you'll see, bumped into Kirky and the team, and everyone was there. Simao, Owen, God, who else? Alicia, I think, was there. Maybe even Pabs, but there was about 5 of the staff there, which was really surprising for us because we didn't know that they also handled dogs as well as worked in the company. But yeah, check it out. Right. How cold is it?
This is fucking horrible. This is pretty, but this country sucks.
No, go on, tell us what you really think.
I don't know how you think the grass can get any more green than this green. It's fucking wild.
Yeah.
It's already green.
Somebody was telling us yesterday that this is not green, and like the earth just looks so like it's wet, but everything green. There's no leaves on the trees, I guess, but the grass is really green. It's freezing. It's absolutely freezing.
Yeah, we'd be home indoors if this was Australia.
Oh yeah, no one would be outside if it was like this. It's quite pretty.
Yeah, it's a pretty park. Thanks for the suggestion.
So yeah, Jacob told us to come walk around, and it's really cool. So we got here and there's heaps of dogs running around, which is really good.
It's wild, actually, the fact that they're all just
off-lead, a lot of off-lead dogs just running around, which you can't do in Australia.
Yeah.
So I'm interested in as to like whether they're just breaking the law, or if they're laws, or if there's any rules around that, or maybe this park is an off-lead area. I don't know if you guys have that stuff. So I guess we'll talk about that. We'll ask the boys. But yeah, it's cold. We're out adventuring.
We didn't hide inside.
No, we're freezing our tits off walking around in a park.
We're gonna go see the YCA this afternoon.
Yep, going to see the boys this afternoon. Oh, let's go see this thing.
Okay. It's kind of cool that you can actually see the seasons here.
Yeah.
In Australia, it's like the same. You just don't know what the weather's doing.
Yeah.
Like here, it's like the plants can tell you it's winter.
Yeah.
You can fucking feel it.
Yeah. There's a nice sound. Hi, buddy. The condensation building up on my beard is crazy cold and wet.
We just.
All right, hang on. You got to be in it. Hang on, go.
All right, we just spoke to these 2 lovely ladies, and
Just stopping strangers in the park and talking to them. No, we said hi to 3 people and they said nothing back.
they were like, not a friendly country.
Anyway, go.
Dogs are free range here.
So no on-lead laws.
Yeah, just do whatever the fuck you want, apparently. Probably the most dog-friendly place ever.
Yeah, which is wild. And you don't have to de-sex your dog, which is, I mean, good. But
So many little balls around.
it's a weirdo. Dun, dun,
My
dun.
castle.
Yeah,
Welcome.
Game of Thrones theme song.
Da,
Da, da, da, da. The dead.
Yeah.
Oh, it's like, look, a Malinois. And then I was like, that nut is in shorts. Just feel like we've bumped into the YCA boot camp. It's just supposed to be filming you.
Guess who we bumped into? I think someone very carefully planned that to happen. But yeah, there's the big man. There's about 11 in the group and they're just finishing up their boot camp for the week. So, keen to check it out.
What a space. Magic. So it's tired. I'm tired. We're all tired. We haven't slept very well. I'm day one for going out to the YCA today. I'm super excited. So obviously didn't sleep much last night. Poor Lissy's woken up a bit crook, so she's having a quick nap. So I'll try and keep this quick. But it was really cool last night. Got out to the YCA. Oh no, where do I start? Yesterday, we got a hot tip from Jacob to go walk around the local park, which was really cool because we got there and then first time in a couple of days, we've seen some dogs and we obviously got very excited. All off lead and running around crazy, which was kind of cool. It was a beautiful big park. It's around like 2 lakes. It was about 5K walk. I think we did. It took about an hour and a half. And it was quite funny. I tried to like say hi to people when we were walking past, like in the morning. And I just get nothing from everyone. They just all like head down and keep going. They just look at me strange, like I was like, what the fuck's wrong with that guy? But I didn't give up. I kept doing it. I think I got one guy sort of mouthed and give me a half nod. That was about as much acknowledgement as we got out of the locals. But we were chatting away. We stopped a couple of people and actually sort of stopped them. And I was like, can we ask you some questions? It was interesting for us because there's no desexing laws here and there's no on-lead laws. So you can be off-lead anywhere in public and you don't have to desex your dog. So there's a lot of fully intact males and females and everyone's off-lead, like, mostly off-lead anyway, in that sort of scenario. The weather's been pretty crap, so we haven't wandered the streets of like the towns and stuff. We haven't seen. There's not a lot of many people walking dogs around the housing areas. Well, not many people out walking at all. But it was really cool. We saw some moss. We're sort of fascinated with the moss because there's so much of it, and how green all the grass is. And the locals keep saying, "Oh no, it's brown at the moment." So I don't know how it could get any greener, but it's very damp out here. But we were saying how cool it would be if we lived here or if I lived, near that park, I would be going and doing like a pack walk or trying to collect a group of dogs and go down there and do, a session or whatever down there. Or that would just be my home base where I just meet people because it's such a big area. Like you wouldn't believe the size of the grass areas. And yeah, then we come around the next sort of bend and looked up and was like, does that look like Kirky? And sure enough, it was Kirky running the end of his boot camp day. So he had a group and we were lucky enough to be able to just tag along in the shadows and see Simao and Owen and the boys all doing their thing. They had a group of about 11, all reactive. They said it was a reasonably good group. So I think like excitement reactive was a couple of the cases. No human aggression or anything like that. Just, some really stimulated dogs. A couple of lurchers, which was really cool to see. Like we don't see them much at home. A lot of really pretty shepherds and a really nice little lab. We got to join them in the pub for their pub session and have a beer and have a feed. I ate the biggest plate of meat I think I've ever eaten in my life. And then we had the social last night at the YCA.
and I've been struggling with sleep. So after the walk around the park, I come home and passed out for a couple of hours. Alyssa had to wake me up so we could go to the social, but that was really cool. It was just nothing overly planned. It was just everyone getting together, meet and greet and chat. And I think it's quite good to meet and chat and get all those stories and silly stuff out of the way. So we're going back up there today, and hopefully it'll be, we won't get sidetracked by trying to say hi to people and stuff. We've been able to chat a bit. Obviously looking forward to chatting a lot more. I didn't get around the whole group yesterday at all. And you're trying to give Jacob a bit of space because he's got to chat to everyone. You can't just, I don't want to be the annoying guy right in his ear all the time. Koki was kind of hiding in the shadows, but I think that's because he had a big day yesterday. I'll try and corner him for a chat today. Owen said he's keen to have a beer, so maybe we'll get him out for a podcast session. And Adam and Brody are here from the podcast, so keen to catch up with them again, and we'll probably film some stuff and share some beers on Australia Day. Yeah, we're pumped to get out there today for day one of I think it's the first mentee weekend. I don't know if he's done one of these before, but it's supposed to be 45 people. I think we had about 25 last night. People coming all the way down from Scotland, driving down and that. And obviously there's 4 of us here from Oz, which is really cool. It's nice to just be face-to-face with everybody from the program, not, just on the Zoom calls. And obviously Jacob brought his usual hilarious sort of charisma to the room, so there's a lot of laughs. Look forward to a few more today. So, all right. Cheers.
And we finally made it to the YCA. We let Owen teach us about e-collars because he was desperate to electrocute an Aussie. And I say that lightly, it's not electrocuting, it's stimming. There's a whole, system behind it. They're very high-tech machines and they're really good and really cool tool, but we'd never felt one. And Owen couldn't wait to actually let rip with one of these on us.
Gotcha. Want to keep going?
She says, oh, she's going to take
I didn't even do it.
She'll be halfway back to Australia.
Do you want to go again? That's it, 20. Ready? See, that's not too bad, closing your eyes. 25, you want to go 25?
If I don't do it, I always run it. People will be like, oh, well, that's fine.
Get it down. That's 5. 10.
Yeah.
Oh. 20.
Yeah.
You want to keep on, guys?
Go 25.
Oh. Want to go up again?
No. You can feel it at 25, you can feel in the end of your fingers.
Absolutely not.
That's interesting.
The worst thing is, if you knew how to turn it on rising, then you'd be alright.
Hi gang, we're at the YCA. Everyone say hi. I think it's Stacey.
This one's a bit longer clip, but this is a morning download with me and Alyssa just having a coffee. We obviously didn't sleep too well when we were over there adjusting to time, but we got up early. I thought we were going to do a 5-minute sort of diary entry, and it ended up being like a 30-minute chat and sort of its own podcast episode, so I've put it in the middle here. I did have the washing machine on. It's on for the first probably 2 minutes or so. It does stop, so please excuse the noise. If you're listening with headphones, you might need to fast forward a few minutes just to get rid of that. But if you can persist, it's just us talking shit in the morning and telling you what we're up to.
Okay. All right. Slight technical difficulties. All right, it's Sunday morning. I don't know if you can hear it. Hopefully not with the microphones on, but we've got a washing machine fucking going ballistic in the back corner.
Is she expressing herself?
Yeah, she's being her. So, no one wakes up early in this country. Like, I've been up since 4 o'clock and there's no one around. It's still dark. Like, it's 8 o'clock now and the sun's only just coming up, which is just weird.
Yeah.
But it's day 2 of the YCA mentorship seminar, and we're pumped. Yesterday was sick.
Yeah.
Jacob started with like a bit of a 2026 twist on the new marketing funnel programs and things like that for us, without giving that away, any of that information away to anybody who's not in the program. But like, we got to see a bunch of cool stuff. We're really keen for 2026, and we're going to be making probably not changes, because it's a lot of stuff we haven't even implemented yet, but I'm super keen to implement those things. And then Maggie came on. Shit, don't tell her I called her Maggie.
Well, I don't know if she can even hear us. Maybe we should pause and just check before we continue.
I reckon they can hear us because the mics are working. They would be going off the Richter if we...
Can you hear me?
I'm so glad I brought Alyssa on this trip, because I would be very bored if not.
It's been very wild.
Yeah, she's been an amazing person to have here with me, just to keep me busy, and support me through it all as well, because I had to get up and talk in front of people yesterday, and I was unaware and very unprepared, and then when I got up I kind of choked. I had a bunch of stuff that I wanted to say, and when I got up there I just finished a mother, and I don't drink energy drinks much, and I was like tweaking and struggled to get my words out the way that I wanted to, but anyway, we did it. And then what else? So Maggie did a talk about talking in front of people and presenting and breathing and slowing down. I should have channeled my inner Maggie, but I didn't.
No.
Kind of panicked on the spot. Jacob was in the front row looking at me. I didn't know what to do.
That's why I'm here. You could have just been like, "Oh, emotional support."
Where's my emotional support animal?
And you just caved.
I didn't cave. I just got sidetracked and like fuck. Anyway, so day 2 today. I think Kirky's talking today. Hopefully, Schmutnut's coming up and doing some stuff. I'm joking, calling him Muttnut. Simon's actually really, really cool. We're going to spend some time with him later in the week, and it's been really sick to just try and get involved with the seminar. Get to meet heaps of cool people, and maybe if I have more coffee.
Yeah. Basically, a lot of socialising yesterday, especially this one. I think you got around to nearly as many people as you possibly could to chat to.
I tried. And that's why we're here.
I did very good at hanging around the staff today.
Yeah, which is a lot, because Alyssa's not super social, so for Alyssa to be off on her own...
I did very well.
Hanging out with people and stuff. She got me electrocuted by an e-collar.
I did it too.
Stimmed. We got stimmed. You can't call it electrocuted. It's not shocking or anything like that. We got stimmed by the e-collars.
I was a bit of a wuss with it, to be fair. If I wasn't holding it, I think it would have been better. But I think I was nervous.
Yeah, I was too when they started, and then once they started, I was like, it's actually not bad at all.
Yeah.
The other collar definitely had
the big one. It was spicy.
That was a spicy collar. It had a very different feel to it. Like I don't know if we want to talk about it, but I think the first one that we got was called, what was that called?
I don't know. It was a mini something.
Mini something. Yeah.
But it was like tingly, like
pins and needly.
Yeah.
Like not too bad, and it started just where the unit was, and then at the really high level you could kind of feel it.
It's like
just in your thumb.
It was kind of similar to those like stim machines that like help regulate blood flow.
Yeah.
That was kind of the similarity, where it doesn't hurt. It's just like, wow, I'm tweaking.
Yeah, definitely. Or like an ultrasound, when you get that like tingly feeling from an ultrasound sort of thing. So not too bad. But the high voltage one definitely similar feeling, but like with the volume much more intense. Not intense in the amount of voltage, just in the intensity of the zoning, I think, because it was like a harder hit in the same spot, and then at a higher level it got to my hand, but it's just a bit more.
It wasn't like an electric fence. That's definitely a different feeling.
That's a shock.
It's a very different feeling. But I think it has that like sharp impact effect where you're like, oh.
Yeah, definitely. And it's anyway. So we won't rabbit on about that. But we got to do that. We got to eat with everyone. We got to chat. We obviously won an award, which I'm fucking stoked about. We were one of the highest.
It's kind of
income.
dog though. So the highest score was 20, but our highest month was like 42
in Australia.
in Australia.
So all the awards are set in British pounds, which makes it hard for us.
That's not fair.
I don't know. Like, coffee here is £4.50, and coffee in Australia is $4.50, and like a burger here is still $20 or £20, and a burger in Australia is $20. So I don't know that the exchange rate, whatever. It's the system we've been.
That's
given.
unfair if it's like.
We still we doubled our income in the first 2 months of starting the mentorship. It's probably something I've never said. I don't know if I'll put that on our socials. But because I don't want our socials to be worried about our money and stuff like that. But we've done really well.
He's got stuff to pay, boys and girls.
I do. I've got a lot of outgoings. And I spent all the money that we made. It's not like I'm flush with cash. On reinvestments this trip. Products for the company and the girls to be using. A new employee, content stuff. But I think I'm done spending, or majority wise.
I'd hope so.
We've been invited to come to New Zealand with the YCA crew in May, which is super exciting. Mm-hmm. So we'll look at flights for that, which means KNPT goes to NZ. And we'll try and be even more organised for that. I reckon we bring a content guy. Make a thing out of it. I'm going to talk to Jacob about it this week and Kirky and see if we can't be involved in the training when we're over there and like help. They're running a boot camp. So maybe we become some of the staff for the YCA for the week just voluntarily, which would be cool for us. Or for me anyway. And then today Kirky's going to talk, Simon's going to talk, and then we get to watch some dogs do some bite stuff and some training and things like that.
Jacob's also talking.
Is he?
Yeah.
Cool. He's always talking. If he's not talking, he's taking the piss out of somebody for something. Yeah. He introduced me as the guy with the shiniest head. Not the most successful business or anything like that. And he told me I wasn't allowed to waffle, which kind of put me off when I walked up because then I started waffling, like I'm doing now. But we've had a great time being here. UK's miserable. I'm not going to lie.
Oh, we haven't told you of our horrendous journey getting here.
Oh, yeah. So we've been here for a week, but it did take us over 40 hours to get here from Australia.
Okay, let's explain.
Go, paint the picture.
Paint the picture. This is my first time doing any type of long form travel or leaving the country since I was like 14. So this is my first experience, and with Shaun.
Oh, you gestured to me before you said this is my first experience overseas. I'm not the experience. Fuck.
Our first flight wasn't too bad.
No, it was alright.
We ended up getting moved to the back, so we had no one behind us, so we could lounge out, and that was good.
And we had no one next to us, so you were able to put your feet up.
Yeah. But then when we landed, we found out that our connection flight had already been cancelled.
Yep.
I was kind of freaking out, not gonna lie. Poor man.
Yeah.
And then, anyway, they put us up for a hotel for the night, but like trying to figure out how to get to the bus, take us to the hotel, they would not explain whatsoever. They're like, go to 3. We're like, cool. Where the fuck is 3?
Well, we had to go through customs, which we weren't expecting it as well in Dubai. So there was another fucking hour of shit.
Yeah.
But yeah, they weren't clear. They don't like talking to tourists. They're just like, that way, number 3.
But there's like 6 3s on the ceiling. We're like, which fucking 3? And then we get to the last 3 and we're like, this doesn't feel right. And we asked the last person, they finally gave us instructions like, oh, no, you're going to go to this area which is next to 3, which will then take you to the hotel.
Yeah. And we didn't have any luggage because our luggage was sent straight through. So we just had our carry-on.
And we were stupid and none of us.
We didn't have change of clothes or toiletries or anything. And the hotel that they provided didn't give us much except for soap. But yeah, and I think we just passed out for like 5 hours and then we were straight back into the airport to get ready for the next flight. But it was a good 13-hour delay, which was pretty shit.
The second flight was shit.
It ruined our timing getting to the country. I think it's a long flight anyway, but we'd done the early leave in Australia. So we left Australia like in the middle of the night to get to the airport for the first flight to have 24 hours of flying or something like that. But we were going to get to the UK on the Monday in the afternoon at like 6 and we were going to stay with family, we would have been there Monday night. We didn't get to family till Tuesday afternoon, so we were almost 20 hours behind schedule. So then we pushed back a day to spend extra time with the family, which was awesome. Wasted money on the Airbnb, which is what we're sitting in right now. And then kind of got screwed over with the hire car. I tried to book it online to get like a Mini, and it was pretty cheap. It was gonna be like $400 for a hire car. And when we came, and then the card wouldn't work and the online thing wouldn't work, and we were really struggling with data and phones working over here. It's like reception in this country is just shithouse as well. And then got to the hire car place and was like, yeah, I just want to do this, finish this transaction that I started online. He's like, I don't have that car, but I got another one we can give you. But it was nearly double the price. And it was pissing down rain, and the next hire car space was like a 17-minute walk.
Also, just concept why we gave up so quickly is because on our previous flight, I had an allergic reaction on the plane.
Oh, yeah.
And I was drugged up to the moon. Like I got wheelchaired off the plane.
Yeah, it's a slight win though, guys. If you ever want to get into a country and not have to queue up at customs, get a wheelchair.
Yeah, just die.
We got to the queue. There's like 800 people in the queue for customs, and we were like, "Fuck, it's gonna take forever." And the guy looked at us with me with the bags and pushing Alyssa like half dead in the chair, and he just went, "No, just go through that gate there and straight through, quick passport check," and it literally took us 2 minutes to get through customs, which is unreal. So Clark, if we can organise that for the trip back or something, if you can just throw a few nuts at you or something, whatever, you know.
Sacrificial lamb here.
Yeah, just a little bit. It's going to save us hours.
That's going to waste 2 days of my life recovering.
Okay, we won't do that. But it was, for me, it was great. And then, except for pushing your ass around the fucking airport.
Not that heavy.
No. And then, yeah, like it was a flog getting here. We were late and it delayed us, and then we kind of lost a day in this first week because of the trip, because of the delay.
We were hoping to see the Mutt Nut
Yeah, we
before
wanted to
the
go
YCA.
see Mutt Nut before the YCA, or drive around and go and see some different places, but that didn't really happen. And then I checked our return flights and found out that it's Friday morning, so we've made the genius idea to leave Leeds Thursday night and go and stay in Manchester airport the night before, so that we don't have to do the early morning hour train ride to get to the airport at 3 a.m. in the morning. Which is a little bit annoying, and that hire car has to be back at midday on Thursday. So Thursday's going to be not as much.
It's going to just be travel.
A full day. We wanted to get a bunch of stuff done on Thursday, and I actually thought we had a 6 in the afternoon flight on Friday, so we would have been able to do stuff on the Friday as well. So now we've kind of lost a day getting here, and now we're 2 days short, and that's all right. Whatever. We're stoked to be here, and then we were stoked. I was even more stoked. So the trip, we both were like almost screaming in the car on Friday because we got to go to a park and see dogs run around, and then we bumped into Kirky finishing his boot camp in their field work, and then they invited us to come to the pub and have a beer with them with all the dogs in the pub afterwards, which was sick because of the flight changes and the mistakes that I made there. We won't get to see that this week. So we got to see it last week, which was unreal. And I think there's only 4 dogs in next week's boot camp.
Yeah, it's very last minute. They put together for us and
But I think
Aussies.
they're like really spicy dogs. There's 4 people, aggressive dogs, in next week's group.
Hell yeah.
So it should be really cool for us to see. Met some friends, we ate pizza, we talked, we won a prize, which is fucking sick.
There's a lot of Aussies here too.
There's 5 of us.
Yeah, that's pretty good.
Okay.
There's us
So
two.
there's 3 Aussie companies
There's
here.
Adam and Brody, who we had on the podcast that you guys will probably see
Yeah,
soon.
you probably have seen that by the time this comes out, I reckon.
And we're going to chat to them, maybe have a dinner and film some more shit.
Yeah, we're going to be with them for Australia Day, so we'll take the cameras out tomorrow night and go and get drunk with some Aussies in the UK and stir some pot shit.
And then Matt from the Down Under, who's up in Queensland.
Yeah, and Matt's really. I'm going to talk to Matt. Actually, we should get him on the podcast.
Yeah.
I met Matt at the business seminar that Jacob ran in September 2025, and met him there, and I've been following him on social since. We don't chat, but we like each other's posts.
Yeah. He's also another business that I think, is he the only other business that has employees?
I think he was the other one that I was interested in when he signed up because so we had an existing company coming into the mentorship. A lot of the other people in the mentorship have not like a business. They might have a dog training business, but they're quite small. It's just them,
Like
and
they're
they're starting
starting out, yeah.
or they're a dog walker that's becoming a dog trainer sort of thing, or they're smaller numbers, but
They're transitioning into the industry mainly.
yeah, or they're in the industry and they've been struggling, but at small scale. Whereas which is funny and you know humbling for me because I thought we were at our peak when I hired Alyssa. I thought I had done everything that I could do with the dog training thing, and I was actually training Alyssa up to then take on and like copy paste the business model that I'd built up, kind of because of my hospitality background, where you like build a McDonald's and you just open another one and another one and another one. And the mentorship fucking shook that barrel like hellfire, and within 2 weeks that went out the window, and we developed a different product, different delivery, different sales.
Better results.
Better results, better training, more confidence.
Happier dogs.
Much happier dogs, happier clients. I was able to reach out to clients that I'd been working with for like a year. Like I was the textbook posse, mostly posse. I'd come off that, but like the posse trainer that had not been able to finish a dog's training, you know, like get a lot of good results and obedience stuff, but not deal with that underlying problem or address the real itch. You kind of just covering it up with fancy tricks and things like that. You're not dealing with like an emotional trauma. Anyway, so I was able to reach out in that first month of the mentorship. I reached out to a bunch of my old clients that were like really loyal and really good and spent lots of money with us. And we offered them to do the training with us for free and fix the dog. I didn't feel like I felt like I owed it to them. But it was also like a test for us to, you know, flex our new learnings or test them. And we got epic results. And now we've got the confidence going forward where we give a money back guarantee to the program. Like if people are nervous about it or don't believe us, we've got testimonials and things to show, which is really, really cool. And it humbled me.
You got to do the work though.
It was a lot of work. It humbled me though, because it's turned what the business model I had into 4 times that in the first month. And at the end of the second month, nearly 8 times that weekly turnover or something. It was fucking stupid. No, that's too much. 4 times that weekly turnover. Yeah, 4 times a month. Which is wild. So now our direction has completely changed and we're still going to grow and there's more growth to come. So boot camps and things will be things that we're going to talk about. But yeah, so we're excited for today. It's not raining outside, which is a plus. It's pretty cold. It's always it's always damp. Like it's always wet.
I've gotten sick. Like this country is like it's a beautiful place. Wouldn't fucking live here.
I think it's really pretty. I do like driving around. I think the old homes and like the stone walls and the fields are really pretty. It's just so fucking cold.
I don't know.
And wet.
I'm kind of over the old houses. It's the same thing everywhere. It's
Yeah,
copy
they
paste,
all
copy
look the
paste,
same,
copy
yeah.
paste. I'm
It's like being in a movie though.
where's the individuality? Like, where's the personality?
I don't know. This place, look at this. The inside of this house doesn't look anything like.
It's so poorly put together.
Yeah, it's very quickly put together.
It's
None of the paint's good.
no, there's like
Well,
random.
they put in, what do they reckon? They've done a false floor, fake kitchen, like a new kitchen, new fittings everywhere.
It's the
And
like
then a real
most
shabby paint job.
stiffest couch you'll ever see your
Yeah,
ass
that's not. We're
on.
not sitting on that because it's like it's missing cushions. Like it's like I feel like that's the base of the couch, and there's 2 pillows that are supposed to be on it, and two back ones that are supposed to be on it. Like they're missing.
Yeah.
That's just the frame. It's really uncomfortable.
We're just whinging this podcast.
Get it out.
Yeah.
This is what I do when I drive around between clients. I just vent
Yeah.
and waffle.
True. Just whinge. Basically, Australia's better. Don't leave
Yeah,
Australia.
I like Australia.
Stay in the southern
We're,
hemisphere.
I got into Jacob's missus's ear about coming out to Australia and how to do that. We're going to go see them in NZ. We said all that. I think that's it, guys. It's just a quick update.
Alright, okay. You got to speak to Maggie.
I did get to speak to Maggie. Maggie's really pretty.
Yeah. I got to speak to Susie and Tony and Owen, and I got to
And Abby. Abby was real cute.
I got to talk to. What's her name? May.
May.
Is that Jacob's missus?
Yeah.
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 She was cool.
She's lovely.
Yeah.
Yeah. And we got to meet the sausages.
Yeah. And Kobe.
Kobe.
Flea is so cute.
Flea, yeah, Kirky's, yeah, he's a fucking cool dog. He's like a real little mouse.
I like how he's
got
fluffy.
good colours,
He looks foxy.
Yeah, he's got good colours, like a bit longer hair than a normal mouse. A lot darker features all over.
I've seen the
And he's a bit
notorious Bumble. I saw Bumble.
Saw Bumble, didn't talk to him.
Yeah,
we met the
apparently
team.
he just fucks shits up.
Does he?
Yeah, like they've got
Mr.
him
Bumble.
like trained to like be a stooge and stuff, but like sometimes he's like,
No.
nah. I'm like, what's all this attitude in this little body?
Yeah, little Frenchie.
Oh, and we met Nora, the cutest little deformed thing on the
The
planet.
little Frenchie pup. Yeah,
Yeah.
we got photos of Nora. We'll put them up.
Yeah, and Thor. We met Thor. He's
Thor's
cute.
really cool. I got to play with a dog,
Dolly. Yeah.
which I wasn't really ready for. It was like at the end of the day, and I was in plain clothes and stuff, and I was like, oh, I'm actually gonna have to like dog train. I was a bit out of it, but I had a good little wrestle with her. She was really cool. I would like to spend time with her in a park with treats and tools and
I want to
toys.
know why her mum is insisting that her dogs are naughty dogs. They look
They look
pretty fucking
she
good.
said that they haven't learnt their punishment markers, so they don't have a no. They've got very good obedience,
Yeah.
but they don't have a no.
They were still, they were very good dogs.
Very good.
Yeah.
That's Chloe.
She's cool.
She's cool. She's super staunch. And then
Pablo's
Adam,
nice.
Adam and Brody, obviously, you guys seen. Yeah, I got a good chat with Pabs. It's good to see Adam, and another reason I think I like Adam, Freedom Canine. I'll put up a video of him working some dogs here and what we got. He's got like another little alter ego that comes on when and he's got that. I think that similar addiction that we have to dogs, like when he just tunnel visions on the dog. He doesn't care who's watching, what he looks like, or what he's doing. And he becomes like this little, he kind of reminds me of Popeye. I don't know why. And he's got this little animated, and he kind of, the way his head moved forward, and he was...
You can tell he's a decoy.
he does decoy work, but he's very subtle. Like he likes to antagonize the dogs and push them into play or frustration or to get them to act out. But he does it in a...
He mimics their body language that a dog would show.
Very fun too, where it's childish, like he's playing with a baby, but in an antagonizing. I don't know how to explain it. He's like full eye contact, quite light, and then when the dog responds to it or barks or does what, he's like, ooh, like he's got quite a cute like, oh.
That's where he like
he's
like drops the intensity.
Yeah. So he's like stare, and then when they react, he'll go, oh, like a little puppy would, and it's really cool to see. It's very animated. I want to watch and study it more, and probably take things away that I'll bring into play, because I think when I do my play, it's very play. Like I'm mucking around and I'm whacking. I'm doing all the systems that I want to do, but those little emotional intent as well will be things to bring out, particularly because I want to teach Wally to bark on cue.
Yeah.
So that might be something I can do with that.
Met the maddest boxer, Neeson, who, Lenny, you're going to have someone to look up to. Cause
little Lenny, I've got video of this too.
He's mad dog. Best trained boxer you'll probably ever meet. And he's so happy.
I don't even think it's the best train. He's just the best, confident and personality-wise. He's obviously done a lot of development with his obedience and his drive. So he was just engaging, focused, good on a bite toy, good in his obedience, and just happy to just see anyone. When there was other dogs there and he was off lead, he just wanted to play.
He did. He was so nice about it.
Play bow, and he was like, oh, laying down when they come in the room, can I come over to you? He had all the best characteristics in a dog I've seen in a long time, a full package. A lot of dogs I see have glimpses of bits of it. He had everything.
Yeah.
So much.
Would lay down when told to and just chill out.
Instantly, yeah. His trainer is Spanish, lives here in the UK. I'll give them a follow today. I didn't get their details.
They're a cool couple.
Very cool couple. And not really using e-collars in his work. Has e-collar trained his dog. And it's interesting here because e-collars is legal here, and a lot of the trainers, they do all like their tools, but the freedom that the e-collar offers, if used correctly, is probably the biggest. You're right.
It's Johnny.
Is probably the biggest advantage I could see from it. So if I was ever to use one, which I'm sure I will at one point, I think I would like to try. I don't know if Wally, maybe we'll try it. But for that long distance freedom and recall, like if I ever got to my mate's farm in the Hunter and Wally's running around in paddocks and things like that, the e-collar is going to give you that accountability. When the dog understands what it is, it doesn't need to be hard or painful or anything like that.
It also...
It's just a communication, and it gives you range.
Well, like there's not really any pain in general. It's just
it's
just
a
like a whoa, what's that?
So Abby, I pinned post on the top of Abby's thing. I followed her yesterday.
Shout out Abby Tails.
Yeah, Abby Tails. Shout out. She's a fucking bundle of energy too. Don't fuck with her. She's bopping around and giving all the boys
Unless
shit.
you're Owen.
She like I when she got there, I was like, she's cool. And then we spoke to her for a bit, and I was just like, she's intense. She doesn't stop. She's a little like pocket rocket, just mad banter. But the way she explained it on her website was it's not a shock. So it's a rhythmic pulse of electrodes similar to the medical treatment device. So it stimulates muscles. It's a science. There's a science behind it. It's not just two prongs, zap the shit out of your dog in pain. It's the pulse, and it's super quick frequencies that we can't comprehend.
I'll film the medical device that I have, and I'll put it up high so you can see what it does to your feet, and that's what it basically does to the dogs.
Yeah.
I'll pop it here.
Yeah.
We have to wait till we get back to
But
us.
who edit? But it's called a stim. It's not a shock, and it's that quick vibration of electric. So it's pins and needles really. There's no burning or hurting or anything like that. It's done properly. And the science that's going into the new ones is even better. Like for anybody out there that's looking at getting an e-collar and they're shopping online, and there's the Temu one that's $40 and $50 and $100. Don't fuck around. Buy the one that's like $400 because they're not cheap in Australia.
Also, just FYI, you can't do this in New South Wales.
Yeah, which is why we've sort of leaning into it. Well, not leaning into it, but interested in it while we're here. We want to further our skills as far as we can take them, and to do that, we should know everything about the industry that we work in. Knowing that we can't use that tool, we should know what our holdbacks are going to be so that we can then try and work our way around it, right?
It's also kind of a flex knowing that we kind of don't need them for off-lead at the moment.
Yeah, I'm super happy with the way our program goes, the tools we're using and the toys we're using.
I'm happy with my own dog's recall, to be fair.
Yeah, and Wally's has come through the roof.
Cedar is phenomenal.
Yep. Hers, well, I mean, there was questions that, well, I know Wally's went to shit, and I put work in for 2 or 3 months just to get it back on track, and now it's really good. And Cedar's, the girls were saying Cedar's was a little sloppy, but I think because I've been working Wally on his recall, I've obviously been working Cedar on hers as well, and she's been bang on for me.
I think it's just a respect thing.
Yeah.
They get sassy with people. They're like, I don't have to listen to you.
It's true. They take advantage, right? Like Wally's staying with his sitter at the moment, and she called the other day and was like, he follows me everywhere. And I'm like, well, see, I don't tolerate that. Like, not like I won't tolerate it, but like it gets annoying. So I tell him to go in his bed, and I don't let him sleep in my bed every night. He goes to his bed. And I think she, just with the novelty of having him and how cuddly he is, has had him in the bed a bit, and now he's taking the piss. So, yeah, dog will definitely do that. Like Wally's pretty good for anyone if they offer him, once they offer him a treat or have a toy, he's pretty locked in on he's rewards based.
Yeah.
I don't think he's loyal. Like if I'm down the park and Callum or Canine Curiosity guys are down there and Callum tosses him a treat, Wally will just keep going back and looking for another one.
Yeah.
Like he's rewards based. Whereas Cedar can completely ignore Cal. It used to be the other way around because Cal used to work her quite a bit.
Yeah.
And then now he doesn't. When I was there the other day, she was just all eyes on me. And he was like, wow, that's new. So you're probably right. There's definitely something in there where there's a bit of respect, but I think it's when you're training your dog, get multiple people to train them, and that's why I'll refer some clients to have Loz Brindley or Alyssa start working the dog, so that the skills are generalised across people.
Like we did with Polar.
Dogs. Yeah, and Soda.
Yeah, and Soda.
You know, you don't want...
Soda's had everyone.
Soda's had everyone walk her now.
Yeah.
And proofed all of her training with all the different people, because you don't want your dog just being good with your trainer or just being good for your husband and then shit when he's out of the house.
You don't want to go on a holiday and the babysitter have no control of your dog.
Yeah. So yeah, generalising your training and moving stuff around. How do we get here?
That's just the joy of this podcast.
Waffling.
Yeah.
That's what we should have called it. Waffling without filters. That's a shit name.
No.
That can be a sub thing. The Waffle Cast.
No.
Well, that's what we can say when we get off topic. It was waffling again.
You're waffling. You're a mouthful of marbles. You know?
Yeah.
He, in the best way, doesn't shut up.
Thanks.
No, it's good, because then I don't have to talk.
All right. That'll do. That was a good chat. We'll do another one of these tomorrow or the next day, and we'll
give you a few days.
We'll try and edit them all together into one big Euro trip cast.
Yeah.
I reckon. So that was day one. We're keen for day two.
I'll try to survive it.
Alyssa's feeling better. She's had hot breakfast every morning. You should have seen how much this chick ate yesterday. It's fucking wild.
I think I ate too much. I think that made me feel worse yesterday.
Too much. Like 3 or 4 pieces of fruit, some cereal, eggs, mushrooms, spinach, beans,
Just throw me under the
toast.
bus.
Like, more than I put on my plate too. Like when I served it up, I was like, she won't eat all that. I'll get the leftovers. She ate everything. Smashed it.
Yeah.
So, anyway, all right, hooroo. Say goodbye. Say bye, Lisa.
Bye, guys.
See ya. Yeah.
More convenient. ASAP. Like today, if I can check it can happen, or next week, or I can check if we have residential space. I've obviously got Ollie at the moment, but I can double check when our next available space will be. I'm just conscious that you guys are obviously going back to Spain in a few weeks.
You're much more gentle.
Go on.
That muggy fucking dark rain cloudy blah.
Yeah.
That's the issue. Like the cold is fine if it's sunny out.
Yeah, lure's a closed fist.
We were lucky enough to take over the YCA and Jacob and Kirky's podcast studio for a bit, so we sat down. Alyssa struggled because it's very public. We normally record at home in private, and their podcast setup is bang in the middle of the compound, and there's people and distractions and dogs walking around and staff, and everyone's giggling and watching us, and Jacob's giving us shit, and you know, I get kissed by Owen. But yeah, check it out.
Come on. All right. Oh, this is a bit special, isn't it?
This feels. I don't like this.
Well, these chairs are a bit... Okay, look, there's little markers on the floor and stuff. All right. It's been fun, hasn't it? So we've had a great time. Alyssa might not talk at all. Nope. The YCA staff have a very good sense of humour. Some of them are a bit cute. We've had fun here with them all week. It's our last day. We've got permission. You right? We've got permission from Big J Rod to use the podcast area to film some of our own stuff. Yeah. How good's this? We've stolen your podcast studio. She can't come and give her a hug to give her some support. She can't do anything. Go on. Yeah.
Hi.
Oh, you.
I'm as nervous as she is.
Yeah, it's not easy getting in front of the camera.
No, this is just so much more public than what I'm used to.
Well, yeah, because like you might not know, but the YCA podcast studio is just in the facility. So they're actually running a boot camp like 5 feet from us to the left here. There's 5 reactive dogs and probably about 15 people here sort of watching and carrying on, plus J-Rod in the other room. But it's been fun. Go on, give me top thing that's happened this trip.
We got to meet Brody and Alex. Not Alex.
Adam.
Adam.
He's not going to like that. We got to meet Brody and Adam. But, yeah.
And they've been pretty.
They've been really cool. No, we got to meet Brody and Adam from Freedom K9 in person for the first time, which is fucking sick.
They're fun.
They're a lot of fun, and Adam is quite a captivating trainer to watch because he does a lot of decoy work. So there's a whole different setup for training a dog. Sports stuff, you know, you're building frustration to reward lunging, barking, and biting. Whereas most of the work we do is to negate those behaviours. But even still, watching the way that they work and manipulate the dogs with tools and their body and stuff like that's fucking really, really cool. So yeah, Adam's been rad to watch, which has been cool. My favourite, I think, just time here with the team has been amazing and super like intuitive for us to like learn everything. Why are you giggling? Jacob's walking past and she's gone into a giggle fit.
It's too public.
He's too what?
It's too public.
It's too public. You can't handle
I
it.
can't handle it.
She's tisming the fuck out. Yeah. See? Yeah. I've lost her. It's all gone. But yeah, time with the team's invaluable. Everyone has their own individual job. I was really shocked to see, not really shocked, but I was like happily surprised to see how multi-skilled all of the staff are. Like every one of the staff handles dogs.
Not every one of them. The majority of them.
Like 10 out of 12 of them. And then, nice basic setup, eh? Yeah, 10 out of 12 of them are handling dogs, but you know, they're also sales, marketing, IT, back end in their other time. At least one point of every day, every one of them will go and sit on a call for their independent either sales or support program that they're part of. So they're all dipping in and out of training and boot camp and things like that all the way through. And that was the way they communicate too as a team. There's a real like happy banter among the crew, and then also a mutual respect. Everybody's happy to hear everybody's opinions. There's no judgment. There's no, I don't know the word for it, but they can all share because they're all trained in the same method. So they're all sharing tips and tricks to each other during sessions or with their own dogs or out of sessions and everything, which is fucking really cool for me to see. I like that team sort of family vibes. Come and say hi. Come on. He's coming in. That's Owen's left hand and then Owen's right hand. Now that you've flipped everybody off, this is Owen. He was probably the biggest surprise for me, not only because he's just really nice, yes. I feel like these have been getting passed around for a while. But I didn't know Owen handled dogs and was a trainer. Like I've only ever seen him on like sales calls, and he helps us in our mentorship program with like the sales stuff.
Yeah.
So seeing you on the tools, like we bumped into you in the park on the first day, and I was like, "So Owen, what are you doing here?" And he's like, "I'm training." And I was like, cool."
You just thought I had a really shitty dog, didn't you?
No, not at all. No, I didn't think you had a shitty dog at all. I just didn't think you got to leave the office.
Nah, Jacob
Like the way Jacob, when he talks about the staff that deal with those things, he doesn't explain that you're all skilled. He tells us to do that when we hire staff, like hire someone, multi-skill them when they're buckled up, split them off.
Yeah.
I guess I just didn't quite concept that you guys were still split and split and split. And yeah, cool. Thanks, man.
On the back?
Yeah.
So you can start at the top.
Say bye, Owen.
Bye, Owen.
But yeah, it's been fucking rad. The boys put on a boot camp kind of especially for the Aussies that are here. We've been here just terrorising them all day. Like he wasn't supposed to stop and do that. He's probably got a really important job he's supposed to be doing.
No.
Yeah, no, he doesn't. No. Owen would probably be the troublemaker of the facility if it's not Jacob. Owen's pestering everybody at any point, at any time. But to his credit, he does a great job. I saw him close a massive resident sale in about 10 minutes the other day, which was very impressive to see. What else? What about England?
England is
cold.
shit.
Shit. It's not shit, it's
England
just cold.
is cold, and they're all rude, and they all have road rage, and their food is crap.
Alyssa's struggled a bit here with the food, to be fair.
Australia's better by a long shot.
Yeah, it is like it is. It's just fucking freezing
Our
here
dogs
at the
are
moment.
way nicer, that's for sure.
We definitely, that's one thing we've noticed. Like these guys are handling some pretty spicy dogs, and different breeds to what we get on the beaches. And I feel like we're really lucky to have the clients that we have. So peace and love to you guys. But like, these guys are dealing with some proper behavioural stuff. Yeah, they got some real spicy dogs in here. But I get the results. It is different seeing the e-collars and stuff along the way. So, yeah, we're it's been intuitive. But yeah, the UK's. I don't think we're staying in a very good part of town too. We told people where we were staying, and I won't say it on here, but we told people where we were staying, and they were like, "Ooh," we got some real like. Why would you stay? Yeah, they were like, "Are you safe? Do you have locks on the doors?" Like it was a place where we might get.
We have like three
doors and a big security gate. Probably should have set us alarm bells off when we booked into the Airbnb. Like, why is there a massive bars on the gate to get in? And then, yeah. So, what else? Driving's okay. We got a hire car. We're going to go see the Mutt Nut. So every 2 minutes somebody's walking past. No, not you again. God. And then
who's your favourite?
Getting favourite of the team. I mean, Owen's funny. I think I've enjoyed the most listening to Kirky.
Yeah.
Just trying to take tips from the big man in the way he delivers the knowledge is really, really good. He holds a really calm, like he's almost hypnotic in his delivery. Like it's really easy to listen to and take it in. He's not like rushing information in and pumping you with stuff. He explains what he needs to, which is probably the bare minimum, but like explains it really clearly.
Yeah.
And then if you can master that, he'll offer you more. You know, like he'll go a bit more in depth. So I really like the way he teaches. It's just been really cool. Whee, Jesus, that scared me. So what you might have heard there is one of the reactive dogs dealing with people aggression. Anyway, we'll get away from that. Maybe jump.
Yeah.
All right. Cool. You want to come back?
Yeah.
Yep.
I already messaged.
Did you already put your RSVP in?
No, but like permission to come.
Permission?
Permission
Are
to
you not from Liam?
Yeah.
Are you not bringing him?
Well, I don't know.
Okay. I think you have to ask bloody permission to go on a holiday. It's not a holiday, it's a work trip. But
I've got to pay for it.
Yeah, you do have to pay for it. I'll definitely be here again, for sure. As part of the mentorship, I feel like more time spent here is better for me than anything else. So I'll definitely be back. And hopefully, I think
I think we've got a pretty good invitation to.
New Zealand.
Nice, that was good. To New Zealand.
Yeah.
Sorry, again, I got watching the training behind us. You got an invitation to New Zealand, so I think later this year, K9 PT will be coming to New Zealand. So if you're watching and you're from NZ, or you see this video and you're from NZ, I think we're going to be around Auckland area, probably be there for about a week. If you want to meet up, if you want to chat, have a beer, whatever, hit us up. And then we'll definitely be back here in the summer, wherein it's much warmer.
Yeah, I'm keen to see what it's like when it's actually hot.
When it's warm,
here.
yeah, when it's nice. Like there's ice on the grass outside at the moment, which is pretty fucking miserable. And then got a bunch of kit. You got.
I did. I got loaded.
I got nothing. No, I got a beanie. But the girls have. I did make friends with the girls in the office, and they have promised that they would send me a hoodie.
We decided we're gonna steal Dolly, and we're gonna take her back to Australia.
Dolly, you'll see her in this clip. She's what is she? Staffy Cross.
I don't know.
Mix.
She's just
so
adorable.
Cute. She's gorgeous. Beautiful little sweetheart dog. We would steal her in an instant. I think.
We kind of have. We've stolen her a few times over the few days.
Is it Nora?
Nora's the French bulldog.
She would probably be my favourite one to try and steal. I won't be honest.
Well, don't let Tony hear that.
Yeah, she's. Well, I've got a photo of her. We'll put up. She's fucking gorgeous. She's got a little cleft lip Frenchie, but she's only like really compact, and she's so sweet.
Looks wise, I'd probably take
Kirky.
Owen. No, I was going to say the flea bag.
Hey, Liam, if she comes back, you better come because I reckon Owen's going to be batting for your base here, mate.
Nah.
No?
Nah. Liam's still number one.
He's getting the whippersnipper out. No, he's a good man.
I was going to say flea bag.
Oh, fuck
He's
yeah,
cute.
Fleabag's fucking cute.
I
didn't
Flea.
think about him. He'd be a lot more dog, like he's...
But I kind of want more dog.
Okay. Flea is Kirky's new rescue, who was just a stray Mal cross, maybe. But he's beautiful, like he's not your typical Mal, like with the black muzzle tan. He's like fluffy and dark, like a long-haired shepherd, and smaller. Yeah, smaller. But he's sick. He's a really cool dog.
I take him.
There's a lot of, we love all dogs, right? Like it's hard to, Ranger.
He's cute. He's so sad
So,
looking.
yeah, he just gives you the puppy eyes.
He just like loved me constantly.
And he was a lot smaller than I imagined. And then Starkey's fucking cool. But he's just a lot.
Kobe was on cocaine.
Kobe's a lot.
He was just like pinging.
Yeah. And the sausages were cool. We got to meet all of Jacob's dogs and the family.
Except for Darla.
Darla, yeah, I think she doesn't leave the house much.
She's too sassy for them.
Yeah.
She's like, nah.
Yeah. But the team here are really cool. The facility's fucking rad. If anybody gets the opportunity to come here and meet these guys, work with them, or even just drop in and say hi, I highly recommend it. And then I think we're good.
Yeah, it's been
What
great.
else do you want to wrap up? It's been
don't
good.
know.
We've still got stuff to look forward to. We've still got to hang out with the mutt nut.
It's a bit sad that we're leaving.
Yeah, it's fun here. Like there are the team. I think this is probably what I miss about like restaurants. If there was anything, is the team.
Yeah, because we're all out on our own. We have to like plan time together. If not, we're mainly separate.
Yeah. Whereas these guys are like office life, in and out, lunch together, tea, coffee. These guys are like, they're on a 5-day-a-week salary. They're all here 7 days a week. Like, because they love it, not because they have to be.
Yeah.
And they all bring their dogs to work. It's really cool.
Wild. Okay, they leave their cars in the vans, which is a wild
Car
concept.
in the van?
The dogs.
Dogs in the vans. Yeah, it's a wild. Because
it's so cold they can.
Yeah, it's not like against the law here to leave a dog in a car. But it's also like 0 degrees outside, so the vans are all insulated and like warm, but the dogs are just in crate for 4 hours, out for a walk around the property, in crate for 4 hours, out for a walk around the property.
Or like the sacrifice.
Yeah, or they come in and they be stooge dog for all the psycho dogs that come in here.
Yeah.
But all the dogs these guys have are pretty good. They all say that they're spicy and a bit gnarly, but
I haven't seen
any of the clients' dogs have an issue. Any of the staff's dogs have an issue. Clients' dogs are a bit fucked. Everybody that's here is here for a problem.
Most of the staff are here because they had problem dogs that are now no longer problematic.
Yeah, or on their way to being fixed. So it is cool. I'll be back. It's cold. The flight was horrible. The flights are shit.
We talked about the flights in the last one.
Yeah, cool. We've touched on flights. That's it. I'm good.
We made dinner for them.
We did. I got to cook for the crew here. It wasn't my favourite or my best cooking effort, but they frothed on it, so we won't tell them that. Produce is hard to get here, and the kitchen.
I think it was just it's not as good quality.
Yeah, the produce is a bit how you going, but also, that's not us, is it?
No, I think it's one of the dogs running around
right.
the cars. Car alarm's going off.
The produce is not as good. It's also more expensive, and the kitchens. Well, we've only been cooking in Airbnbs, and they're never quite. What's the word? Fitted out with enough.
There's bare necessities.
Yeah.
Like even then.
Like an oven tray. There's one. Fry pan. There's one. Forks. There's two.
Such a stitch up. I thought there was like 17 spoons.
Yeah, lots of spoons. Like our Airbnb didn't have toilet paper in it, for fuck's sake.
You know, we had to go buy some.
The rest of it was a beautiful. It's a nice Airbnb, to be fair, but not stocked or Anyway, whatever. We haven't killed each other.
No, you've been a bit scared sometimes. Though.
Petrified.
I don't know why. I'm not that scary. Apparently, I have a look.
I'm good. All right. Come and say hi. He's still here. I know we've already done an in and an out, but Ads is still here.
Hey guys, my name's Adam. I'm the world's best dog trainer. It's not
Freedom Canine.
Not the mutt nut. Western Australia.
Yeah.
If you want your dog fixed, I'm your man. Not these guys.
Yes. There it is. Off to WA. Fuck us. Yeah. Cool. All right. Well, on that note, we will just give up.
Yeah, it's a bit chaotic in here.
It's a lot going on, but I'm sure we'll update you and edit this all together.
But that's the fun of it.
That's it. I've had a good time with you. I'm really glad you came. Thank you very much.
Thanks for having me.
Bosh, go team. I think coming on my own would have just been
you would have been miserable.
Way more depressing. So Alyssa's definitely brightened the day. If not, given me someone to look after so she doesn't die.
He has killed me though.
I have not. I have fed.
I nearly died on the way here.
That was not my fault. I saved you, if anything. I wheeled the wheelchair through the airport.
That wasn't saving.
One-handed.
That was an assist.
One hand on you, one hand on a bag and another bag, and just through the airport to rescue you and saved your life.
But I didn't need rescuing. I already saved myself.
I am literally your hero.
If anything, the air hostess helped because she got my medicine out of my bag.
After I asked her to.
No.
Yeah, I said, can you get it? It's up there. Well, you were like...
I can still somewhat speak.
I think it was definitely... I saved you. Yeah.
No.
Hero. And then made hot breakfasts in the morning. Made sure she was looked after, comfortable. Spoilt, really.
Yeah.
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 Anyway. All right.
Yeah, you got a peck from Owen. So you
I got a kiss from Owen. Did you not?
No.
Unlucky.
He lied. He didn't touch any of the girls in the other than like Susie and Chloe. And Chloe was like, no.
All right. Actually, you know what? We've got to wait. Kirky said he would give us a hug.
Actually?
Remember when we were talking
I don't know,
before?
I might have pissed him off, so maybe you'd get a hug.
He did say, so we'll test. Apparently, Kirky doesn't like hugs. He'll run away from things. They're horrible. But
I don't blame him.
Yeah, no, hugs, it's like if everybody hugged him, it'd be fucking off it.
Well,
but he did drop that he'd be all right if we gave him a hug. So try my luck a bit later.
We're not going to push it, though.
Be at the risk of getting knocked out.
Let's offer him chocolate first.
Good call.
Yeah.
All right. They do love sweets around here too.
Feed the beast.
These guys have like sweets and like a lolly tray that gets smashed daily.
Yeah, like we brought them 4 packs of chocolate yesterday, and it's
Tim
all
Tams,
nearly done.
Tim Tams Maltesers, flakes, Lindt chocolate, bag of lollies, and all gone in a day.
Yeah.
Wild.
They just consume.
Sugar fiends. Anyway, all right, cool. Let's sign off.
All right.
Say goodbye.
Bye.
Catch ya. Wolf out.
No.
Big Coke. Ready? Sure. Yeah, totally. He's training me. Bye, big boy. You're a big dog. Come on. Go on.
Oh. Get back. No. Oh my god, I'm so tiny. No.
Walk with him. Yeah, walk with him. Go. Filthy.
Then I can just present that, do my thing.
Yeah.
Good. Sometimes I'll feed in position with a good marker, obviously.
Yeah.
I do stuff separate to this as well, like off the ball, so his head positioning's right.
Yeah.
So place. I can just reset, and then I can practice the presentation again.
Yeah. Yeah.
You can move it around, and then I'm like, oh, you're strong. Move around, set it.
And wait for that calm.
Sometimes you can move again.
Watch him.
Hey! I'll wait for the counter.
Oh, yeah. Whoa.
Your dog is hopefully gonna get distracted by it, hopefully is gonna go after it. And what we're gonna do this time is we're gonna use our boost instead of our knack. So normally the way we do it is we double your knack and then we have 20% for real.
It's on video, man.
Kiss.
Hi mate, new 2026 goal is not to fly economy when I come back out. So let's do it, no more economy flights. Hope that last little bit, guys, wasn't too confusing. Just a few clips of some of the dogs being worked. There's Adam, there's Alyssa, there's myself, all working some of Jacob's dogs, a couple of locals. And then obviously the last little bit is me at the end, and just after being at the Mentee Week, we had such a great time. So big shout out to the YCA guys and the team for hosting us. Came away super, super motivated and inspired and just pumping to get into 2026. So much so that I filmed that last little video on the plane saying to Jacob that when I come back in July, I will not be flying economy. I'm going to make enough money in my business this year to fly some other class better than economy. If I can get to business, that would be epic. But yeah, thanks for watching, guys. Hope you enjoyed it, and keep training fun. Yoo-hoo! Wolf out.